Your season starts now. Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week, and it's our first true look at this young man at tight end, who they're counting on for big things in his rookie season and beyond. It's the Steelers going up against the Redskins. So it's a night of first, the first Monday night game of the year, and the debut of our new broadcast team, as we say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, an exciting time for us here in the booth. No doubt we are ready to rock as we get a look at FedEx Field, just outside of our nation's capital. Tonight, we'll have the final two games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Redskins. And, partner, these two teams both in the playoffs a year ago. Steelers got in at 10-6. Washington just in at 9-7, winning the NFC East.
I would say that Pittsburgh actually overachieved last year, had a terrific season.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some... And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. One receiver left, 3 to the right.
Let's go. Black 20.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Bryant has it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Brown, the lone receiver, left. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Coates. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 there. And that'll be good for a Pittsburgh first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Brown, the lone receiver, left. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here that's complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now... It's 1st and goal. They've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Offense working with a 2nd and goal now from the 3. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. If you're going to throw it, something.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Their dangerous wide receiver with his first career touchdown in his first career. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Man open right side, it's Rodgers. 7 yards, the pickup.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Now it's Roethlisberger. He completes it to Bryant. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that 1st down pass.
Out left side here to Bryant. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he gets it down to the 32. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I go all the way back to college with Le'Veon Bell. One of the better body transformations I've seen, from a big, thick power back to the guy we see now who can do everything.
And 2 years ago, of course, last year the injury, but 2 years ago over 1,300 yards. I think they think he can top that this year.
I don't think there's any question about it. The best play callers in any league know how to break their tendencies. They study themselves, they self-scout, and they realize most of the time you don't call a draw play on 1st and 10. So every so often you insert that play just to make the defense think, even if it's not successful.
They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call it.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More money. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Their big-bodied receiver making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. Give him 30 yards there. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, He knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And now they're in the hurry-up. 3rd and 2, now Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. And some space here. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
He's got time. He's going to launch. He's got a man. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40.
Now that play will end up...
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain of 14 there. Ben to throw again. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Well, enough. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Got a man. It's Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He'll get the football here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Rookie Jean-Francois in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And what... They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side of his passes?
You know he is, but he also expects it. This is how their offense runs best. When those two get together, especially early, and continue to do it throughout the game, the end result is the one that we're seeing right now. They're ahead on the board.
It has been early and often. Give them 16 on the pickup, and it'll give the Steelers a first down. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to...
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now it's Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So they're going to go for 2. Roethlisberger looking to throw. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. So they cannot get into the end zone. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Surveying the field. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give him 14 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech.
And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, 43 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Well, they had... And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm, You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Again, it's Bell. And he loses the football a second time. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mason Foster in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete here to bring up fourth down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot.
Third and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And able to find Green. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while.